What a lovely thing this is! Today on Car Traction, on this frosty and chilly Saturday morning, we've got a bit of a different video planned now. I'm sure you guys know that I enjoy driving old cars. Ever since the age of 9, I've been learning to drive the little Ferguson tractor just over there, and since about 11 or so I've been driving actual proper cars such as our Standard 8 there, and I'm sure you would have seen this in videos, but I've actually gained quite a bit of experience in sort of manoeuvring in tight spaces, because we're quite lucky actually to have a sort of decent length drive where you can probably get into about second gear, and it is sort of quite helpful, like you saw in my shed update video, back in the Dodge pickup into the garage, all that sort of thing. It takes quite a bit of skill, but there is a bit of a problem in that our drive is a bit limiting, because I'm 15, so I obviously can't practice on the road until I've got like a provisional license, and I'm at the age of 17, which means that I'm limited to sort of like 15 miles per hour, something like that, and I would always jump at the chance to get a go in any car at sort of more road speeds, like 35, 40, more than that mile per hour, and gaining sort of knowledge about driving a bit faster sort of thing, because it's all well and good sort of starting here. I mean, I'm not an expert by any means, but it's helpful to sort of learn the basics of like clutch control and braking and turning around and gears and everything, and I can do all that here, but some of the other things that are more advanced for like the proper road I do need to learn, and I would like to get those things done before 17, so that hopefully I'll pass my driving test the first time. And the other thing is that most of the time I'm just driving old cars, and while old cars are probably harder to drive than the likes of new cars, I think I do need to get a bit more experience in a newer car, because my first car would most likely be a new car. I mean, it might have like the Standard alongside or something, but that probably couldn't be a daily driver, so I think getting experience in a new car at sort of road speeds before I can actually have a go on the proper road for the first time would be quite a good thing to do. And this is where today's video comes in. Now, a couple of weeks ago it was my birthday, and I'm 15 now, that's right, I'm a big man now. But with birthday comes presents, and one present was a driving experience at Oulton Park. Now this is called Youngdrive, and it's basically a little bit of a sort of driving instructor lesson for anyone aged 11 to 17. So it could be for someone like 12 or 13 who's never driven a car before, or it could be for someone who's like 16 or 17 and just wants to get a little bit of practice in before their test. There's probably going to be a huge variety in ages, but I'm really looking forward to having a go around the little squiggly sort of skid pan circuits. You've got the big main circuit of Oulton Park, and then there's the sort of like skid pan bit, which is where I filmed a few rally cars driving around last year, but that is where I'm pretty sure we will be having a go in either a Mini like this or a BMW 1 Series. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this experience, getting a bit of knowledge in how to drive a more of a modern car, higher speeds, different sort of corners, basically all that. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's something that I've wanted to do this for quite a while now, so I'm thrilled to get it. But just a little bit of a tangent here. What a lovely thing this is. This is an eBay find actually. I had a bit of money for my birthday, which was another present, and I decided to invest some of it in this wonderful old Castrol's tin. I think that looks absolutely lovely. It will certainly fit in with all these lovely old surroundings here. But yeah, just thought I'd feature that really. Lovely old tin. I wonder if it's got any grease in it. I can't open it now, the top's a bit bent, so I'll just push it down. There we go. But I think what a lovely old tin that is, so that'll certainly go somewhere up there. But anyway, that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is the Youngdrive experience, which I'm really looking forward to. Well, I spied my little eye a Castrol's tin shaped space on the lovely Castrol shelf, so it only really makes sense that the Castrol's tin goes there. I think it looks pretty good with all the nice other ones. Well, here at Oulton Park we've just booked in, and there's quite a lot here. I can just see a TVR moving around over there. It's quite a nice one. I like that colour. Looks great in that colour, but the main thing about today is motorbikes, and there's a lot of motorbike racing going on. There's actually a Mazda RX-8 there as well. Just have a quick look at this wonderful old Honda bike. You can hear some going around now. It's nice to see something old here as well. I don't know that much about bikes. Most of it's modern things. And off they go. Now I know motorbikes aren't really the thing that sort of features, but they're pretty impressive.
Will Metals main insurance sponsor on 2 laps remain, with me moving up into third now has moved number 4.
Well, I'm out of the car and there are some new young drivers in those fantastic little minis. I really enjoyed that experience. It's really good fun, not just trundling around at 5 miles per hour, thankfully. The instructor said I was awesome, which was very kind of her. But yeah, good fun, sort of like really good to like learn sort of skills like hill starts, going around the roundabout even though it was a bit narrow, so we had to go on the grass a bit. But yeah, it was really good fun, and now we can only hope that maybe one day we'll be able to have a go in either a BMW or a Mini on the actual track itself, so that'd be great. But for now, yeah, great experience of the driving the Minis around.
Number 10, can you everybody in the circuit, race 10 to listen on me. a shorter lunch break because of an incident this morning as James leaked up and Tim Bradley.
Well, that's the end of this bike race. And I think we're going to start making tracks soon as well. It's been a really fun thing to do. Would recommend the youngdrive experience here at Oulton Park. I do like how they did let you sort of not be spirited, but you could have a bit of fun sort of in the twisties. It's actually a really satisfying circuit to drive. I don't know if it came up on the footage, but it was quite fun to sort of take a little bit of speed through the twisties. But anyway, that's the end of that. Great fun. Would recommend. There is actually an option to do it on the actual track itself, which I don't know, maybe one day, but that's all. Please remember to subscribe, comment below what you liked, all of that, and that's all. Thanks for watching.